Hello, hello, hello again. Today is going to be probably the point of suffering. First we're going to hit the round table hold, and then we're going to start doing all the boss fights.
Very well, let
Or a
my
good
hand
few of
rest
them at
upon
least.
you for but a moment.
So basically the plan for today is, now that we have the weapon of the playthrough, we're going to use said weapon, upgrade what we can, but I don't think I have too many upgrading stones. We're going to not really do too much. We can try and set this up while we can. Yeah, I'm just going to say it now. I'm going to skip most of the dialogue in this place because it's pretty useless. Like, she doesn't do anything until later on but steal your health for a very minor benefit.
You're a new foe, no matter. Lay out your arms.
Oh, and you need 2 smithing stones.
The girly boy here, she's crestfallen and she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one lock their eyes.
Roderica here, or over there, is very useful. She will actually be a very great help later on. Basically, whenever you get your spirit summons, she can upgrade them.
I know I can tell. If I do have a talent, I suppose I should try to ask Master Hugh.
But a fun little thing, if you don't know, is that if you just don't speak to her at all, like, you start a new game and don't do a single thing of any of it, she will still become a spirit tuner.
Absurd. I refuse to believe it. I don't doubt it.
And right after that, well, that happens. Now, I don't have the frost ability yet, but that's okay, because I'm pretty sure there is one I can get fairly early on as well. From... should be around here. I'm fairly certain you can get the Hoarfrost Stomp from the Ice-Rend Hatchet and put it on just about any other weapon that you can use those on. And if I remember right, it should just be over here somewhere. Ah, that's it, I think. Yeah, the Tilted Tower should have a chest in there. And there it is. This was my first weapon whenever I played through this game, just because it was so ludicrously overpowered. Because I started this game fairly early on, when the main weapons were like the, what was it called? The Bleeding Katana, the Rivers of Blood, that's what it was. And Hoarfrost Stomp. Considering it could hit multiple weapons. What? Huh. Could have swore I could have switched the weapon over, but oh well. That ain't that bad.
I'm known as heed my those who all the more, unless you.
I'm fairly sure I can get some things from him. Or he's just gonna chat, which I don't need, so... maybe you get it from the Taunter's Tongue? Because I think he only drops the Taunter's Tongue. I don't remember where you get it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start the boss fights. Or start making my way to the boss fights. We will have 30 minutes, and hopefully we should have plenty of time to beat both, whatever his face was, Morgott, and the Grafty Boy himself, Godric the Golden. Come on, let me hit you. There we go. Oh, hey. Now, Wild Strikes would be pretty good with a weapon like this. And also, if you didn't know, you can just cut around the corner here, and that thing won't be able to hit you. Only downside is there are a few guards there, but they aren't really good enough to actually do anything. So most of the time you can just run right past them. Sometimes one will try and run up on you, but then again, yeah. You can see where that got them. Not very far. Anyway, now that we got our flask all the way up, nice and dandy, let's call upon the boy Rogier, or Roger. I know his name is Roger, but I just prefer saying Rogier since it's fun. I know. Oh yeah, cutscene.
Tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
I gotta say, I really do love this boss fight, because it gets you prepared for like all of the stuff that comes later in the game. Like, look at this. And plus, most of his attacks have a slight delay to them. Which gives him plenty of opportunity to hit you. While not being crazy out of, like... But there's one good thing about this, is that his fight isn't that hard, as long as you don't run into him. Oop, there's Roger. I have one wolf left. Ow. Ow. Okay. Looks like I won't be able to beat the first boss on my first go. Haha. That is always fun. Well, looks like we ought to do some other boss fights and upgrade my weapon a tad. Which I probably should have done anyway, but oh well. Well, I believe first thing we can do is talk to Calais, I think is his name. Because I believe he sells at least one Smithing Stone 1, doesn't he? No? Oh, he sells cracked jars, which is kind of neat. Wait, what?
What is it? The howl of a wolf. I suppose he must...
Oh, that thing! Yeah, I forgot about him. Alright. I guess we're on to the... What was his name? Leonon the Misbegotten? I really like this boss fight because... Well, not really any specific reason, I just like it. Oh, and that's something I forgot to do last time as well. I forgot to get the other wolves. Oh well. I suppose I can get those wolves after this one. I mean, no problem with it. Probably not, at least. What would be really useful is if I had the, whatchamacallums. I don't remember what it's called, but it was... Ah, the Fang Imp Ash. Because they're really good early game. And the best thing about this guy is he's just a normal boss. Like, he's not even a boss. You can just find him and multiple of him just later in the game. I guess this is just gonna be... Okay, my wolves have decided to help. Took them a little while. I was starting to think they were gonna be useless this fight. Hey. Oh, that would have been a fun way to get the last kill. Oh well, we got the Flame Drake Talisman, which isn't better than the Radon Soar Seal. But hey, where should we go next? Well, we could just level up. But we can also go into... Is it here? I don't think it was here, but it might have been. What my plan is now is to get the, whatchamacallit, man, I am really spacing out on the names today. My goodness. Make that ball. Probably not. I'd best just go around. What is it? Oh yeah. I plan on getting the Rotten Dogs Summon Ash. Considering, for this early game, they inflict rot, which is strong against just about every single living thing in this game. Which, if you think sounds a little cheesy, you would be correct. It is. Very, very cheesy. Alright, we got that. We found Millicent here. And another upgrade. I haven't decided if I'm going to do Millicent's questline or not. Because I can easily do her quest. It wouldn't be that hard. But I haven't decided if I'm going to do the ending with the rot, which means I could go for Millicent, or I might not. Because if I go with the Frenzied Flame, I won't really need to do her quest line. But if I choose to go the route of... Ow. Woo! Uh-oh. Oh, I'm dead. I honestly forgot those guys were there. Cool swords, though. Anyway. Where's that? Oh, yeah. Ah, man, I keep forgetting today. Man. I'm just forgetting everything, huh? And I probably forgot that I can just go down here, didn't I? Can I survive that? Well, let's see. I can actually survive that. If I'm very careful about this. Yes, I can survive. Sweet. But is there a way down that I won't die instantly from? Well, best way is to try. Hey, didn't even take damage. That is good. Alright. On to get this. It should be... Okay, yeah, here's this, which means all I gotta do is... Yeah, the Rotten Dogs is just on the other side of that rubble. I don't know why I'm pointing, because y'all can't see me. And there they are, the Rotten Dogs. Or Rotten Stray, but still, it's the same thing. There's these guys who don't really do that much. Really, besides the invasion, there's not too much to do in the Rotten Swamp. I mean, there's these things, which are actually an amazing way to cheese the Commander O'Neill fight, which he is just on the other side of the roots right there, which I think are supposed to be like branches of roots or branches of the Hylic tree, or like what's left of the Scarlet Aeonia. I don't know. I'm not one to really look into like the lore of games and all that. I just like playing the game for what it is. If I learn something along the way, cool. But if not, oh well. Ooh, a silver dude. Let's see what I can get from this bad boy. Oh, poison mist. That sounds kinda cool. Actually, now that I think about it, the Radahn fight, which, don't worry, I know I am not ready to fight Radahn yet, should be unlocked. I'm pretty sure this is the guy that sells... No? Huh. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I got no clue who sells what in this game, and I've just been kinda getting lucky up until now. Which I guess I can go ahead and get this for a boss fight later. Could go down, unlock Radahn's area. I'm just gonna say, I don't really have any idea what I'm doing, because I had a general idea for this episode today, but I kind of forgot that instantly, like, ooh, cool. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing or what I will be doing. I might even change weapons later on, I don't know. I'm really just doing whatever on this episode. You know what? No boss fights, this is just gonna be whatever. Just randomness. Whatever happens, happens. Oh, I broke up the Rotten Boy. That's actually something I will plan on getting later in this run before we fight Radahn, because... if anyone doesn't know this, Radahn is very weak to rot. Which means... all we have to do is hit him like once or twice with a Rotten Breath and he's infected. He will die. Like, for someone who is cursed with the rot, you wouldn't think he'd die that quickly from it, but he does. Okay, I've never been down here. Okay, this is not good. I've never been in this room. Okay. Okay. it. Let's just... Ooh, man. I'm lucky these guys are weak to big hammers. If this is considered a hammer. Wait, I can summon my doggos. Or I can just get smashed. Oh, yeah, I'm so dead. Oh, this guy's alive. Who are you to keep smashing me in the face? You like, stop. Did I win? Nope, there's still some left. Okay, time to run. I was not expecting this at all. But I got what looks like a cool new weapon. You know, one of those little ghost things. That's cool. Well, that was my first time ever being in that room. Just... Okay, I guess that's just a thing there. What's this? Is there anything over here? Oh, I'm dying still. I forgot about the poison. Is there anything over here warranting me wanting? There's a Miquella's Lily, just a single one, but that isn't that good an item. And I might actually die from poison if I don't get to a safe place soon. Okay, this is... Aha, lucky me. But yeah, this was not really part of my plan. Maybe I can equip the poison mist onto my weapon, which... In my opinion, poison is a decent item for the weapons, but... it just doesn't do as much damage as you would think it could do. But hey. I could have sworn you could use the Ashen Wars on that. Maybe I'm just, like, forgetting. But hey. Maybe that's something you unlock later on. I don't know. It's been a while since I've actually played New Game. Last time I played New Game and actually felt like New Game was probably my second character I made. Two of them? Okay. Okay, youch. Ouch, Chihuahua. I am not with the ability to kill these guys yet, am I? I'm gonna assume not at all. Considering the dog didn't even give rot. Apparently, I'm not dodging. You should be one hit away. Or not, okay. I just love when bosses decide they don't want to get stunned. Or hit me at the same time, yeesh. Okay, I was not ready for that in the slightest. Oof. Maybe I shouldn't have come to Caelid this early. Huh. I actually don't think I've ever fought those two before. This just really goes to show how little of this game I've actually explored, because most of the time, I find a weapon cool and think, yep, next time I start the game I'm picking that, going with it. It's actually exactly what I did this time, but I want to make it a more fulfilling kind of thing. I want to show more stuff off. And that's why I'm exploring a place oh no, a bird. Forsaken Ruins? This sounds kind of cool. Yeah, if it wasn't clear, I don't really explore Caelid that much. 100% I've missed something. Probably many things. Why are there so many of them? Really? Let me dodge, at least. Please just be a chest. Okay, thank you. Anything good? Is this a sleeping sword? Yes, it is. 14 intelligence, too. And I picked up the greatsword? Well. I guess I'm wearing this. You know what? Apparently they lost aggro on me. I'm a fast travel. That's the thing, I don't really like exploring Caelid. I wonder why. Maybe I can upgrade this weapon.
Well, I took you for dead, no matter it. Lay out your own.
And? Nope, smithing stone too. I didn't find another smithing stone. Man. I'm starting to think I might just be bad at this game.
Back already, no matter.
The Ashes of War. Okay, I can get the Poison Greatsword. So now it does poison buildup. I like to get Blood Flame, because that is real OP for this early in the game. But oh well. Let's see if I can fight this guy. Can I? Oh, probably not a chance. But will I try? Yes. That is the thing. Unlike a lot of people who actually know what they're doing in this game, I know a lot of the stuff in the game. Am I any good at it? Okay. Wow, man. Alberich. My guy, that was good. Whew. Alright, You know what? I've kind of realized I kind of skipped a bunch of the bosses in the first area. Not fighting the tree sentinel yet until I at least get my weapon somewhat decent. Okay, so I'm not able to wield this properly yet. Which, that's fine, I guess. Nothing too bad with that. Okay, that'll send you to the Crystal Cave in Caelid. I guess I'll go fight that one dude first. I mean, nothing really wrong with it, I suppose. Oh, wait a sec. That's why I was doing almost no damage to Alberich. I was one-handing the weapon I don't have the strength to use properly yet. I need a two-hand. Oops. Hey, now that I know... Or, I guess I can just get smacked by skeletons. Okay, there's a lot more of them than I thought there were. Let's skadoodly daddle on out of here. Because I didn't expect there to be that many of them. Man, okay. Okay, time for the homie, or homess. The lady with the big knife that's really fun. I'm just gonna say it, her weapon is crazy fun. Oop, she's got poison. Okay, stop trying to inflict bleed on me. Come on, Yura, help me out here. Hey. Yeah. Man, Yura is going ham this time. Normally he's like half dead by the time he does anything. This time I will help. Yeah. And I got the final hit. I win. I'm better than Yura. Veduvula. A real fun weapon. Real good for early and late game, too. As long as you can pair it with something else that's real good. Personally, I like using it with the black knife. That's actually what you saw in my little intro video, if you didn't see it.
Just joining well. I'm Yura. Hunter
Yura is a really cool character,
Tarnish. You stay the path.
but sadly he actually dies.
Face more of them, just remember. Don't let your emotions.
Which you probably won't know unless you... Because that's the thing, I didn't really pick up on it until later in the game. Whenever you get to the mountaintops of the giants, some random dude kind of just pops up and is like, "Hey, yo, what's up? There's a way you can save Melania." Or Melena, or whatever her name is. He says, "There's a way you can save her. And I'll tell you how." And he basically says that to save Melina, or Melania, whatever her name is, you can go get the Frenzied Flame. He doesn't say that directly, he just says, there's a way to save her, find out. I know. Also, nothing worth fighting for in there. I mean, unless you want a piece of them, a single mushroom. That's the only thing of value in there at all. And time to meet Patches.
Thought you'd just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief.
Ow. Ooh, this spear does a lot more than I thought. I wasn't expecting that. Bomb. Now the question is... Ow. Ow. Do we let Patches live? My goodness. I'm getting so unlucky.
Wait, please. I surrender. White flag and all.
Alright, Patches, I'll let you live this time.
Finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. True and true.
On second thought, I'll keep this weapon.
What do you... Now, how did I took you for a demi-human? Was that an innocent mistake? Well, water under...
Basically, his whole thing is, forgive me, I'll sell you stuff later.
Tarnished like you only for now.
He's a total jerk. I hate him. He doesn't really sell anything useful. But he is also the only way I know to get a certain area of the game in Volcano Manor. There's one place I don't understand how to get there except from through Patches, because he's the only way I know to get through to it. Don't understand where else I can go to get there. Like, in case you were to kill Patches. I don't know. But, hey, it's a thing. Okay, so, this episode ended with me fighting and winning against 2 mini-bosses, then dying against Morgott and whatever that other one was.
Well,
I died to 2, didn't I?
where have you been hiding? I took you for no matter if they out your own.
Oh yeah, the pumpkin heads. I could get wild strikes, which would be pretty fun, but most of the demigods do not get just bonked away. Okay, now we have blood and poison buildup. This was actually that was actually the first things I used for a dex build. Because I snuck into Volcano Manor using the Virgin Abductor and all yada 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 yada. And, yeah, well, I suppose this is it for this time. Thank y'all, and have a wonderful time.